苦難陳述者なんて呼ばないで。神に選ばれし監督者とか燃える死者もダメよ。ああ、もういい。モスティマの大バカに何を吹き込まれたのかは知らないけど、今すぐ全部忘れなさい。直ちに即刻よ。どんな要件だろうと私がモスティマを捕まえてからにして。あの大バカ、私の魚団子に唐辛子を入れるなんて絶対わざとだから。どきなさい。止めても無駄よ。今日こそ一発入れてやらないと気が済まないわ。
What a terrible start. What a morning. This wouldn't be an Avalon stream if I wasn't fumbling my words. Good morning, Avalon. My voice actually is still a little bit gone. Although that's a different topic, I should actually talk about what needs to actually be said. I'll say it again, I am so sorry about last stream. That was a hell of a start as far as simply wasting what was, I'd say, like 40 minutes of time. That had never happened before. Of course, on your end, it's completely fine. On my end, I could not see my I couldn't see my screen. I literally had to look at my own OBS stream in order to actually play the game, which I was not going to do. That was going to be torture. Although in reality I could probably play it on full screen on my second monitor, but no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to go through that effort. But I got it figured out. I did some internal research. I figured it out. So here we are. Oh, I was about to hop in. Intro. There will be no intro, given how late I am in setting everything out, setting everything up, and posting things, blah blah blah. If you have not seen the whole thing about taking a break and having been poisoned, I was possibly on my deathbed, but in reality I was just a really bad fever and a sore throat to a point where I would not be able to say anything if I did stream, and I just wasn't in the right mindset. So you're gonna have to forgive me on that. I've been out for the entire weekend, and then immediately going straight back to work was a wonderful feeling. In work, I mean IRL work. Nothing much has really happened. I just had a really awful long weekend. And then obviously, given that we had a very rough start to our first stream after a while, and having to postpone it to Monday, which is this morning. This wonderful morning. So I guess that's basically the intro. Nothing exciting going on really. No new news, unless you want to talk about anime or manga, but like I said, we're already late and I can't think of anything off the top of my mind. Nothing new is really happening. If the title wasn't obvious already, Integrated Strategies 4, we are finally starting it. Haunted Woods, Witchcraft, Secrets, all for yours truly. But before we do that, yes, I'm fully aware that there is a if I'm not mistaken, side story event is what you would call it, with Jessica, our 4-star sniper, who is now, which I'm not actually sure, a guard. Of course, we were hinted at this. We already knew that there was going to be a new unit, or a new operator, not unit, of Jessica. And I believe that was hinted at... Gosh, what... Where did we get the teaser? Because we already knew that she had a new... I don't want to say outfit, but a new... I guess a new class. I don't want to say an alter, because she's not an alter, she's just grown up, like time has passed. Gosh, when we're... I don't remember if it was an event, or if it was a story chapter that we were introduced to the new Jessica that we see on screen. 6-star guard operator, Jessica. One thing I do need to remember as I'm looking at stream, turn up the desktop audio. The audio in general. Especially for Arknights, because as you know, the audio gets really low for some strange reason. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I don't remember. If I had to guess, I would say it was a story chapter that we were introduced and or teased about Jessica getting a new class. That we're not playing fake Grand Order. A new branch, that being guard. But like I was saying earlier, although I don't even remember if I did say it, yes, I am aware. No, I did say it. I am aware that there is a side story event going on. I don't believe I'm gonna have enough time, or well, the time to actually stream it, so that is something I am going to have to put off to the side, and you're gonna have to forgive me for that. But that can't stop us from going for a 10 times roll. Now, do I want Jessica? She doesn't interest me that much, and when I say that, I'm saying that purely on just she herself in the story and everything. As far as her skills and her branch, which I didn't know at the time, I'm completely oblivious to, so obviously I know she's a guard now that I see that. As far as what her skills are, I have no idea. Clank Liberty. This time, I want to be there to protect something from the beginning. Jessica the Liberated, 6-star guard. So, I'll do this quickly. No, we are not doing a review. I'm not going to spend 40 minutes reviewing an operator that I'm not even sure I'm going to get. This will be very quick. Sentinel Protector, which is a new branch. Blocks three enemies and attacks from long range, which sounds like a fortress in a way. Talent Adaptable, can use a mobile riot shield that lasts for 50 seconds. The mobile riot shield can only be deployed in the 4 tiles adjacent to Jessica the Liberated, and when deployed, Jessica the Liberated immediately turns to face the shield and increases the defense of herself and units behind her by 15%. I guess I should have looked at it first, but her range is 2 tiles in front. And then rereading the Talent Adaptable. A riot shield that lasts for 50 seconds. And the 4 tiles adjacent to Jessica. I don't quite understand her talent. I would have to see it in action. Increases defense, okay. Talent 2, Charge and Release. When the mobile riot shield receives damage, 50% chance to restore 1 SP to Jessica the Liberated, that being her skill point. First skill, Hold the Line. a very high charge rate. Auto recovery, auto. Unlimited duration, although given that's unlimited duration, that makes complete sense why it would be so high. Attack plus 70%, increases defensive self and mobile right shield by plus 70%, increases duration of mobile right shield by plus 30 seconds. The duration. So a total of 80 seconds going into, obviously, Talent 1. That lasts for 50... Well, sorry, I shouldn't say Talent 1. That's more or less the branch itself. The attack plus 70%, we should immediately look over at her stats on the left. Her attack is 582, and then at max trust, which is 200%, plus 60. Although that's already tallied in with it. Her defense is 776. Her arts resistance is 0. Her attack speed is average. And 23 cost, which isn't too bad. The attack is okay, the defense is okay as well. I mean, it's expected of a defender. And or I guess you could say fortress, but more or less sentinel protector. Attack plus 70%, increases defensive self and mobile right shield by 70%. It's okay. Like I said, I'd be interested in seeing the right shield in action. Traits more likely to be attacked, mobile right shield. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, I should have thought of this sooner. So, if I'm guessing what's going to happen, if I had to guess, one of two things as far as the mobile right shield. When you put Jessica in your squad, when you go to deploy Jessica, I think it deploys the mobile right shield first. And what I'm getting at with that, I think is more or less like Ainz. Because when you deploy Ainz, you don't actually deploy her. You deploy her her spike. And once you deploy that spike, whatever tile that's on, wherever you deploy Ainz, that spike will immediately travel from where it was deployed to Ainz, inflicting not a stun, but a root and whatnot. And I think that's gonna be the same thing with Jessica. So when you deploy Jessica, it won't actually deploy her. It'll deploy the mobile right shield, and then you'll be able to deploy Jessica. And once you deploy Jessica, wherever that right shield is at, that's what's being mentioned by the mobile right shield can only be deployed in the 4 tiles adjacent to Jessica the Liberated, and when deployed, Jessica the Liberated immediately turns to face the shield and increases the defense of herself and units behind her. So I think that's what's going to happen, but after rereading this, I think you do deploy Jessica. I'm jumping the gun. The other thing that I think it is, as far as the mobile right shield, you deploy Jessica, and then you'll have the option again to redeploy her, which is her right shield. Frames dropping for some weird reason. You get to redeploy her, which is her right shield, and once you deploy that, that's when Jessica will turn to face that way, that being her range, the 2 tiles. So more or less kind of like planning in a way. You can do some different kinds of things. It's pretty much it as far as just basic things, and everything else just skill 2 and skill 3. Cover defense, or well, I should say skill 1, hold the line. It's cool that she has an unlimited duration kind of skill. I like that as far as operators go, any operator. Skill 2, cover defense, attack range expands. I'd like to see how long that is. I would assume like maybe 1 tile possibly. or one tile ahead of the mobile right shield, wherever that is. Attack plus 75%, 5% higher. Attack interval reduces significantly and gains 75% physical and arts dodge. Arts dodge being a major thing. The physical, I mean, obviously still good, but the arts helps a lot given that she doesn't have any arts resistance, whether that's 5, 10, 15. So that's very good. Skill 2 looks very good. And that's for 15 seconds. Assuming that, I would imagine this is at max rank. And by rank I mean mastery. Mastery 3. So that's 15 seconds auto recovery manual. Skill 2 looks very good as far as the arts resist and whatnot, and just survivability. As far as the damage, it's nice as well, but I mean, you're not paying attention to that. You're more or less looking at the physical and arts dodge to keep her alive. Skill 3, auto recovery manual. Saturation burst, auto recovery manual, once again. Attack range +1, so obviously +1 tile. Attack interval increases. Attack plus 310%, defense plus 80%. So overall stat boost as far as attack and defense. This actually mentioning the mobile right shield. Mobile right shield gains plus 170% defense when the mobile right shield is deployed. I completely read that wrong. Mobile right shield gains plus 170% defense when the mobile right shield is deployed. Actually, here, I'm so sorry. 1 second. 1 second. Chotto matte. Okay, here we go. Mate. I almost forgot. Something I will mention now. This has nothing to do with Arknights, Fake Grand Order, whatever it is that we're currently streaming. This is more or less stream in general. I am going to make it a habit and a practice that I am doing as far as, how would I say it? I don't want to say I'm practicing Japanese, but more or less like getting things out there, words out there, and possibly getting better at Japanese in general, and just getting used to what words to say at the right time, things like that, which you'll see in this stream. But of course, well, this stream and future streams, but as far as examples of that, we'll have to see in this stream and or future streams, blah, blah, blah. Just a little shout out that I want to do, something that I actually did forget to start at the start of stream, which I am going to start next time. But either way, Sae Hajimeyo. Skill 3. Sukiryu 3. So the attack range +1, attack interval increases, attack plus 310%. I'm just rereading skill 3. Security 3, defense plus 80%, mobile right shield gains plus 170% defense when the mobile right shield is deployed. Okay. Immediately fires a shell forward that explodes upon reaching a target or its max distance, dealing 250% attack as physical damage to all enemies in an area and stunning them for 6 seconds. Okay. The stun is very good. Yeah, this is gonna have to get I will say there is going to be pause moments, but I'll get there. So the stun, the 6-second stun is yoi, 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 yoi. Very good. Skill activation grants 20 ammo. Okay, so this is ammo based. Skill activation grants 20 ammo, and the skill ends when all ammo is used. Can be manually deactivated. Yeah. I'm curious. If I'm not mistaken, there might be operators. Sorry, not operators. Well, yeah, operators. If I'm not mistaken, there might be operators. A operator. If I'm not mistaken, there might be a operator. That grants ammunition, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Watashi ga machigate inakereba danyaku o ataru operator ga iru kamo shiramasen. Maybe? Tabun? Because Chen is an operator that I know uses ammunition. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it grants it to herself, unless I might be mistaking that for possibly granting it on allies. When deployed, Chen's ammo-based skills have 22% plus 2% chance to not consume corresponding ammo. Okay, so it is for herself. Other sniper operators' ammo-based skills have 10% chance instead. Only the highest effect. Okay, so sniper-based. So sniper-based operators only. So sadly, this does not apply to Jessica. Sunai Peb... Sorry. Gomen. Sunai Pebesu no operator nomi. Yeah, this is gonna take some time and just effort as far as getting used to this. But it's interesting. I like it. So you're gonna have to forgive me. Gomen. I know very random keywords when it comes to Japanese. Japanese kiwado. But going back to the Jessica 6-star. So third skill is obviously always the highlight, although that's pretty much given for most operators. When it comes to executors, I mean, obviously, well, in my judgment, when it comes to executor operators, they have more of a selection as far as certain scenarios when it comes to their skills, whether that be skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, because I think they have very unique things that grant them certain buffs and or survivability. I think that applies to like pretty much any executor. Security 3 wa akiraka ni hotondo no operator ni tote harito desu. Hairaito desu. Yeah, this is gonna take some time. But yeah, like I was saying, the only other unique operators when it comes to possibly a skill 1, skill 2 scenario would be executors. Security 1 mata wa 2 no unique scenario de omoi ukabu ta no operator wa eguzekuyuta dake desu. Hotondo subete. If I'm giving my honest opinion, Jessica seems fine. Just looking at stats and just skill-wise, she seems really fine. The mobile right shield is something I would like to see in action. The duration part of it, the 50 seconds, is sad, I'd say. I know it is 50 seconds and that is a long time, but still, it kind of sucks that there is a duration on it. But the other thing that obviously stands out, given her third skill like we just mentioned, Security 3, the stunning for 6 seconds is a highlight. Rereading Security 3. Yeah, after rereading it, I'm really curious if the mobile riot shield can be redeployed after its duration. And of course, who knows, maybe we might find out. Maybe we might pull her. But when it comes to most, I might even pull from this one, who knows, but that'll probably be another time. When it comes to most new banners, when they feature new operators, when it comes to most new banners featuring new operators, I do a 10 times roll and or pull, whether I want them or not, whether I want the featured operator. Yeah, this is this is gonna take some time. So when it comes to most new banners featuring operators, I do a 10 roll whether I want the featured operator or not. Mainly for the gold certificate. And of course, if you're wondering what the gold certificate I'm mentioning, which well, actually I shouldn't even say gold certificate, but the distinctions. But more or less you understand it's gold certificate. To basically get those stacked up so you can get the headhunting rolls, which I am currently aiming for the 2 times 10 times headhunting roll, which I am 30 to 40 off. Bear with me here. Atarashi operator o ficha shida hotondo no atarashi banaga deta kitara ficha se reta operator ga hoshi ka do ka ni kake naku omoi ni garudo shomai sho no tame no ten roru o shimasu. Omoni Garuda yo, mainly for gold, but demo hajimasho. So yeah, just basically 10 times roll. That being singular pulls, we are not wasting a 10 times gold. If I'm not mistaken, I think it might be a 5-star. I don't believe that there is a 4-star operator. Yeah, only 5-star almond. And then there's the 5-star welfare that I am going to have to play the event off stream in order to get. So if it isn't a 5-star, we will be breezing past this. Shinguru Roro, no mi 10 times nashi. Go man, I shouldn't be breezing past these, or skipping them. I guess I don't mind saying this. I know I mentioned I should open up my mind more and say what's out there. Open my mind and say what's on. I'm forgetting my own language, although this isn't my first language. I should say what's on my. I know I've said I should say what's on my mind more and be more open. And I guess when I say that, I mainly talk about the game and predicting what's going to happen, things like that. But I am thinking about it as I'm doing it through experience. It's almost going to be like it's scripted. I will probably do this for the next stream to be more prepared. But I probably will be doing Japanese first and then English second to kind of wrap things up and be quick about it. So I can be more precise in saying what I'm going to say. It'd be nice to have a good habit of doing that. I normally wouldn't say something like that, especially like, I guess, how would you say it? Like the inner workings of how I'm going about things. But I guess you can use this as a sneak peek for those that are here early in the game to see how yours truly works. And here's our 5-star. Not 6-star Jessica, that is.
こんにちは。あたしちゃんは BSW から合流派遣されてきたエンジニアだよ。
彼女を手に入れた。
って呼んでね。
手に入れた。
君がジェシカちゃんが言ってたドクター？ならよーく見ないとね。なんだ、いたって普通じゃない。
Watashi God. Komen. Watashi ta chiha engineer ni Avalon ni Torikunde Morai Mashida. We got our engineer to work on Avalon. Almond. 5-star Almond. I was gonna say executor. No, specialist. Okay. Actually, no, I'll have to save it for later. We'll worry about Almond later. I'll level her up and see what the deal is with her. Sate. Anata wa Shimbodu Zokuyoku Mate Itanode. Ima ga sono jiken desu. IS4. Integrated strategies for Expeditioners Joklu Makar. All the provisions and preparations are in place, and the team has gathered. You and the explorers depart the southernmost city of Sami for the north. Make your way through Sami and past the ice field, and the veil that shrouds the unknown will be lifted. As I've read all of that, and after seeing the Winter Nights exhibition hall, and right next to it, another theme is in progress. You can view in collections. We will not be starting Joklu Makar yet, for I just now remembered we have something going on in IS3. I will explain in just a second. Dear Lord, how do you say this? Okay. You're gonna be hearing a lot of Gomens this stream. Moshi Masenga Jisai IS3 ga Shinko Chuderu Koto o Kokunin Shida Nochi Sore o Kaketsu Suru Hitsuyo ga Arimasu wa watashi ga mada taiji shita koto no nai mata wa kore made ni chochumen shida koto no nai rasu bo su desu. So basically, apologies after having seen that we do in fact have IS3 in progress. We need to clear that up. That being the final boss that I have yet to face, nor faced ever. Keyword. A boss I have never faced. If we still have it, which we do have. Akiraka ni Sakai Surume ni Shushu Hun tu operator ni Suete Kanten ni Matamemasu. Sorry, I should explain. So, yes, we are about to face the final boss. Bosu. But before we do that, we are going to be reviewing the collectibles and or operas that I do have, mainly so I can recap and plan this out, because this was something I had planned for a while, but I actually did end up forgetting to do, as far as stream-wise. We are at 85 light currently, taking damage and fighting at low HP, although it mainly doesn't matter at this point because we are at the final boss. So like I said, collectibles, operators, and the mapping. Sakihodo mo ita yo ni shushuhin no anzanshi to mapping you. Further proof that I don't know what it is that we are facing. It's my first time ever facing whatever it is that we're facing. If I'm if I'm not mistaken, this is, gosh, if I remember the name. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Wee Manny. The Wee Manny. Gokai den nakereba koreha watashi tachi takusan desu. Wee Many. The Wee Men, if I'm not mistaken, the Wee Many is what... this is... If I'm being entirely honest, when it comes to Arknights and the lore, I am losing my grasp on it just a tiny bit, and or mainly forgetting, but Scotty has something to do with the Wee Many. If I'm not mistaken. I've heard mention that she is the Wee Many, and or she is turning into the Wee Many, that being like a goddess of the Seaborn, if I'm not mistaken. The map, thankfully it is pretty straightforward. Yeah, so thankfully it is pretty straightforward as far as the save points go. So we can pretty much stack, although I'll have to look at the collectibles. Arigatai koto ni anzen na pointo ni kanshite wa hijo ni kanten desu. Now the operators. if I'm not mistaken, I do have a decent lineup from what I remember. Operator wa watashi ga machigate inakatara watashi ga choi to iru kagiri de wa matomana rain napu o mate imasu. Triggered rejections. Hemopoietic inhibition. Operators with this rejection will continuously lose HP whenever their HP is not full. Affected operators: Mizuki, Golden Glow, Cardigan, Mudrock. Okay, so I do have Golden Glow in the lineup. Operator. Okay. So we do have Executor. Although I think that was not mentioned. Mudrock. Gomen. One. Chotto. Or mate. Mate. Suta Senshu. Passenger. Reed. Itty Bitty Mudrock. Nightingale. Executor. If Jeff Jala. Irene Inserter. Dagda. Ga Mine Rain ni Narimasu. So pretty much Dagda, Executor, Irene, F. Jeff Jala, Reed, Nightingale, Passenger, and Mudrock are going to pretty much be the main line. Asbestos, she's okay. She's for specific scenarios, especially when it comes to arts, damage, kind of. I was gonna say villains, enemies. Asbestos ga main rain ni Narudaroga Teki no Dameji ga Wakaran na node Kanoja wa Wairudo Kadoda. Asbestos, I should look at the current collectibles, but she most likely will be in the main lineup. It's just as far as like her just being cannon fodder or maybe she might actually have some use as far as the arts damage is going to be concerning, especially given that I don't know the damage of anyone. But collectibles. Shushu him. Rusted Blade, No Man's Land. The redeployment time of specialist operators is reduced by negative 35%. Wrong one. Which we do not have a single specialist. Re-looking at everything. From what I remember about my line up, go man, line up as far as operators go and collectibles, I remember it being very powerful. Whether that is caster or DPS. Operator to koikushan ni kashite watashi no reinapu ni suite oboete iru kagiri sore ga kiasute deru to DPS de aru to hiju ni kyoryoku data koto o oboete imasu. Lots of imasus. Unless I'm missing something. Sorry, I'm wasting a lot of time. Go man. Time. Scout scope. Enemies take increased damage from friendly units as range increases, max 100%. Just something very small as far as casters and whatnot. We don't have any long range units when it comes to our operators. Just simple basic golden glow. Although golden glow is universal, so that could come in handy as long as we can keep her HP at max and she doesn't just start reducing. Passenger, okay range, a little bit longer than normal casters and archers in general. AGF Jala, same thing, just caster. Totter, same exact thing. And then Asbestos, she has a small skill that lets her do damage from a range. HR Bronze Seal, Recruit Random, that we can ignore. Ben Spears, Bloodbath, Guard Operators restore 2 SP after each attack, which goes in line with Executor, which is very, very good. Specifically looking at Executor. Surtur helps as well, but I mean, it just helps speed up the process of her getting to her skill 3, that being her immortality. Decklord's Golden Brick upgrades your die, which is a good thing in the long run. Obviously, it doesn't really matter here, because we are at the final line, if I'm not mistaken. 3-dimensional art display. Restore 7 life point. Restore an additional life point after each battle, that we can ignore. White Flower Crown. All friendly units receive plus 30% healing effectiveness. Helps with basically any healer and just skills that give healing. Specifically, Mudrock would be an example because of her, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's her passive, I think it's her talent. Yeah, her talent, second skill. The next attack restores 5% of this unit's... What is it called? I'm already forgetting. Secure you 2. The next attack restores 5% of this unit's max HP and deals 210% attack as physical damage. The thing that we're looking at is the restore max 5 HP. So that will help. And then obviously helping medics in general. Broken 1, Light of Wisdom. For every collectible owned, caster attack plus 30%, attack plus 2 per attack speed plus 2. Obviously, this is very strong as far as the attack and attack speed, which helps dramatically, especially given that we are at 32. Emperor's Collection, all enemies take plus 30% arts damage. Go men. Like I said about having a strong lineup with operators and collectibles, this is an example. A perfect example, Emperor's Collection. Operated to Shushuhin no Kyoryokuna, Rein Napu ni Suite, Nobeta Yo ni Koreha Ichire Desu, Emperor's Collection. Very strong. Going in line with Broken One, Light of Wisdom, and Emperor's Collection. Healer's Path, Keen Hands, Medic Operators have plus 50% attack speed. Helps, especially given that we only have two healers, Reed and Nightingale. I believe. Yeah, just Reed and Nightingale. This helps dramatically as far as keeping our operators up and healthy. Healer's Path, self-treating, increases the SP regen rate of medic operators by plus 0.3 seconds. Very helpful. Hesitation. Well, I shouldn't say very helpful. I mean, every single one of these collectibles help, except for the ones that are obviously, they don't matter anymore. But that kind of goes in line with for every collectible owned, which is the Broken One, Light of Wisdom, that makes up for it as far as how many we have, even if they are useless. Hesitation, all operators gain block -1, will not go below 1, leads the exploration towards a different conclusion, which we are currently in the new boss that I am about to face, which I am not sure. Like I said, I think it is the Wee Many, if I'm not mistaken. Mercenary Insurance, all friendly units gain 10% Sanctuary, increase to 35% if lays below 50. This we can ignore. Yeah, this doesn't apply. Rankwood Safety Suit, for each Cursed Curio you have, all allied units gain defense plus 25% and resistance plus 10%. Cursed Curio. I believe it's speaking... If I'm not mistaken... If I'm not mistaken, it's talking about the cursed collectibles that I have. Machigate inakareba soreha norewareta shushuhen ni suite hanashide iru no desu. Right? Because if that's true... Watashi wa dame desu. I'm dumb. I know it is talking about the collectibles. I didn't even question the number 2 that's there. That's right next to it. That is really nice. And given that, I didn't even notice the 32 as well as far as the Broken Wand, Light of Wisdom. Okay, so we have 2, so that's defense plus 50% and resistance plus 20%, which is very good. So yes, it is talking about the cursed collectibles that we have, one being Hesitation, the other, which we will have to see. King's Staff, when life point is at 1, all operators recover an additional 1 SP every 2 seconds. That's a worst case scenario, basically amplifying our defenses for, like, if we just start getting flooded, basically. Hopefully that doesn't happen and we don't have to rely on that. Kirula Arbor, that being the name of the Integrated Strategies 3. Enemy attack speed plus 15%. At the end of the operation, if no life point is lost, gain plus 15 light. Okay, so this is the other cursed one, if it's granting an enemy something. Nachzer's Cane. Shining. When a friendly unit is overhealed, nearby enemies take arts damage equal to the overheal amount. That helps a lot. Like, I mean, healers in general, but that helps a lot when it comes to Reed. Because 1, she already does damage. 2, she's healing while she's doing damage. And if she does overheal, she does extra damage. That, I mean, it just stacks. And of course, if you know Reed, she is very powerful in her skill 3. Especially with just amplifying the flames and spreading it. Blunt Claws Mastery. Vanguard operators have plus 50% attack and defense. I don't believe we even have a Vanguard. No. Actor's Perfume. All friendly units recover 1% of their max HP per second. Something very small, which actually helps in the long run, as far as just simply being idle. Portable Scriptures, plus 2 die rolls. Ursa's Felt Rug. All friendly melee units take 40% less elemental damage. Something small, but nice. We have so many collectibles. All George Nutritional Paste. Operators have increased attack proportional to how high their HP is, up to a maximum of 30% attack at 100 HP. Very good. Kirula Memory. Light, negative 100. Immediately afflicts random operator with a rejection. Okay. Okay, maybe this is the cursed item then. Weird Flute, plus 4 hope, 1 squad size limit, okay. King's Crystal, at the end of battle, negative 2 life points will not go lower than 1, plus 1 hope, plus 5 Originum Ingots. Defender 2, plus 5 objective shield, 3 key contract, plus 3 keys. Very small things that don't really matter. Emergency Active Agent. Operators have increased attack speed proportional to how low their HP is, up to a maximum of plus 60 helps. Fincatcher's Shawl. Range operators gain camouflage. This I remember. Fincatcher's Shawl. That's going to help dramatically as far as keeping our main line open. That being F. Jala, Passenger, and mainly Nightingale. And you could say Golden Glow, because since she has camouflage, no one's going to be aiming at her, and we don't really have to worry about the triggered rejections, that being the losing HP. So this helps dramatically. And we basically don't even have to play Golden Glow with any healers. We could just play her out the far end and trigger a skill that goes into the collectible that does the extra damage at max range, which helps a lot. So overall, kanji.
いい感じ
E kanji.
いい感じ
Okay, it did go through. Alright. Dreadful Foe, Glory of Humanity. The moment Izumik recalls his offspring and performs the genetic modification of the swarm's astralization, Mizuki will demonstrate the potential spirituality of humanity for himself and the entire seaborne swarm. So Mizuki is basically with us on this exploration to what is possibly the Wee-Mani, if I'm not mistaken. Set up our formation, then proceed. You'll have to forgive me for taking so long after we are done. Yes, we are starting IS4 finally. Formation o sete shite kara zoko shimasu owata kara jikan ga kakaru no wa go yosha kudasai hai iyoyo IS4 Integrated Strategies 4 okaishi shimasu. Dewa. So as far as squad size limit, I think we could just simply put all of our operators in. It doesn't even, I don't even think we have to really pick.
どういった指揮をお望みだろうか。
本当に私なんか
チームメイト同士でも認知
Yeah, this might just be everyone.
さあ、指示をくれ。法そのものには力はありません。
Before I start though, Hajime, before I Hajime.
わかりました先輩。
君たちがこうして戦う目的。
ここが集合地点ですか。
I am going to have to relook over everyone's skills and set them up, given that everyone is at skill 1.
あなたの指揮に従う。
Excuse me. Okay. Let's get comfortable on our throne. Skill 1 is always a must on Dagda. Golden Glow, Skill 3. Secure you 3. Mizuki. Secure you 1. Asbestos. Like I said, she is a wild card as far as whether or not the enemy is going to be doing arts damage, which I would assume yes, given that it is Seaborn and we are going against a boss, but who knows. Excuse me. I am gonna take a gamble of Secure You 1. Just in case. Because I'm pretty confident with her lineup and I don't have to really worry about Security 2 having that extra damage when we already have a very, very strong lineup. As far as just normal physical damage versus arts damage. Can attack invisible enemies if there are invisible enemies within attack range, just an attack buff. I would go with Security 1 normally, but given that we have so much damage and just AoE operators, I think skill 2 would be most ideal, especially for a boss, and just getting that damage up. Execute the Exfolior. It's pretty obvious. Secure you 3. Irene. Secure you 3. Once again. And she's gonna help dramatically, given that we are facing a Seaborn. Presumably. Surtur, Secure you 3. F-Jeff Jala, Secure you 3. Mudrock, Secure you 2. Passenger, Secure you 3. Nightingale, Secure you 3. And Read the Flame Shadow, Secure you 3. Like I said with when we were doing the headhunting for Jessica, the Liberator. Excuse me. I'm still poisoned, as you can tell. Most operators, you are going to have it on Security 3, which is skill 3. But like I said, when it comes to executors, they are very, very diverse when it comes to their skills, and not actually having like a main line kind of one. But after having looked over everything, let's begin and face the we many, presumably. Subete o mi owatara watashi tachi oku no hito ti to mukai masho osaraku. Yeah, I think we're ready. Hajime. Right off the bat, Bosu Bosu. Tokuni BGM. Tokuni BGM wa yukari de Suteke desu. Bosu Bosu. Uzumik, source of ecology. Guide and pioneer of we many. There it is, Bosu, we many. Although it's not the we many. Guide and pioneer of we many. Absorbing offspring increases its HP and attack. After losing a certain percentage of HP, inflicts stun and deals arts damage to allies. I'm assuming that's universal then. So right off the bat, here, 1 second. BGM. This is interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. 1 second. Mate. So right off the bat, we are going with a simple wall setup after looking at Izumik and what it is that's said, unless things do end up changing, which we'll have to see. And simply just going to let Glowing Glow handle the damage from afar. That's pretty much what we're doing. Hajime kara Shimpuruna Kabe no Setoapu o Shio shi Tokukara no Dameji o Kinyuro no Kagayaki de Shori Suru Daka desu. Nice and slow. That's how we're doing it. Sutekide Yukari. Let's get comfortable in my throne. 1 second. Not that comfortable. Readjusting. Okay. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Of course, if my mic and whatever it is that you hear is too loud, let me know. Much appreciated. Okay. Wow, that is a very simple rotation. Use a mix offspring. Okay. Carries genetic information gathered from all over Terra. When blocked, turns into a random enemy. We are doing okay on HP. There's only 41 enemies. It really sucks that we don't have a Vanguard. That is something I'm immediately noticing. Although we do have the dice roll. No. When blocked, Mizuki can probably handle this. This should be fine. High HP.
前菜代わりにもならないね。
She does have camouflage, so that is something I do want to keep in mind. Let's go like this.
私を信じて。
We gotta get her Security 3. Read Security 3.
その執行人は必ず現れる。どこを身を焦がす苦しみ
Security 3. Here we go.
ほんの一瞬。
Let it spread. I don't mind doing this. We can do this. I'm not worried about our mainline defense, even though I did say we would do a fortress kind of wall setup. Good. Okay, Golden Glow is going to be major. I don't mind playing her like this.
霧が出てる。今日はついてないな。
一体いつからこの触手はまやかしに過ぎないって錯覚してたの？
Oh, we don't have a healer on Golden Glow. This could hurt. Just a tiny bit, although...
命を奪うようなことはいたしません。
Yeesh.
ドキドキします。
Skill 3.
ドキドキ距離を合わせて。
Good.
ごちそうさまでした。
Let's get F-Check Jala out.
悪とは打たれるべきだし、その執行人は必ず現れる。戦闘準備。
Looking okay so far. Somewhat.
戦闘準備。お前たちの命に火種をまいた。
I don't mind getting her out early, although... Could do this. Let's see. Let's see what the enemies are. That's not good.
追い風が吹く。隠れても無駄だ。
悪とは打たれるべきだし、その執行人は必ず現れる。
私の明かりが見えますか？ここです。
Doing it.
影に我が眼差しが真実を暴く。
X Fjordor, we're gonna need to get out.
祈りは不要です。
Good.
ドキドキします。距離を合わせ
Skill
て。
3, I'm not paying attention.
影に踏み込まないで。我が刃の海を切り裂く。
ごちそうさまでした。
Irene, I don't mind
踏み込まないで。
removing early. I'd like to get Passenger out next.
私の
ごちそうさまでした。
And then Asbestos would be next, so she can tank all the damage. Or whatever arts damage there is. And since she's last deployed, this will help a lot. Let's do this early. I don't mind popping this early or secure you too.
前菜代わりにもならないね。
Spread the fire again.
演習であると思えば良いのです。
Secure you 3 in just a second on Golden Glow.
私と距離を合わせて。
Ow. Wait, who just died? Totter, that's fine. That is A-okay. That is completely fine.
一体いつからこの触手はまやかしに過ぎないって錯覚してたの？
I don't think it said, but I'm curious how long. It'll be until Izumik. Until we can actually attack Izumik. I want to wait to use Irene. Although now would be a good time, because I don't want stacking anything. Range isn't long enough. Yeesh, okay, let's pop this early.
戦闘準備、お前たちの命に火種をまいた。
ごちそうさまでした。
Gosh, how long? I don't want to use my dice roll yet.
ドクター。
Jeez, okay. Can we attack her? No. Still can't attack her. What's happening? Just spawning more. I want to pop this early. This is a little scary. Still can't attack her. Just applying more damage in general. I don't mind doing this. This is fun. These are the perfect enemies for Mudrock, unironically. This is actually so perfect. That is not perfect though. 1 second. So like this. Big damage from Passenger. We're losing DP, so I want to wait a little bit. Okay, we can actually attack her, surprisingly, which I should pay attention to. Beautiful. Are the enemy counts going up? Yes, they are. Good. I think we did it. Subete Kurai sa Ramashida. Shokusen Homu. Speed up. Just in case. Wow, actually new enemies now. They're a bit late, but that's fine. Mizuki, we can place here.
追い風が吹いて隠れても無駄だ。破られた近畿にもはや力はありません。
ごちそうさまでした。
Wow, that's surprising.
了解了解。
私早く離れてください。お願いします。
Beautiful.
K
1.8k damage.
ドクターはいつだって僕の居場所を見つけてくれるんだ。悪とは打たれるべきだし、 その執行人は必ず現れる。
IS4 Kimashita. Hanashi. The contemplation finally comes to an end. To express the emotions, desires, and thoughts of the human ego to the inhuman ego, he accepts. He floats on the water's surface, gently sculpting Mizuki's new body. The many heed his suggestion, rejuvenating strength, falling silent. And shortly after that, he is born. A carbon-based body housing a human soul, a gift from him, is gently placed on a reef off the coast. He soon awakens, once again interacting with the world with human senses. He revels in the damp air, the warmth of the sun, and the caress of the breeze, but it is then that a friendly tentacle touches the top of his head. It reminds him that there is one last thing he must do before returning to this world. Mizuki must part way with Mizuki. One says his farewells in a human tongue, while the other reciprocates in sea-born fashion. After that, the universe rumbles. Countless hollows appear across the land, and the ocean itself is swept up in a maelstrom. From every corner of Terra, the seaborn arise and head towards the sky. Fledglings dwell on the backs of their kin. Offspring swim along with their parents. The mountain-like bodies of the firstborn slowly but resolutely migrate to the other end of the sky. After a while, their titanic forms disappear into the furthest reaches of the sky, but there still remain countless seaborn on land, ready to join its mighty ranks, ready to tread the path of the firstborns. The entire swarm weaves itself into a chain, slowly extending upwards into the sky. When they complete their voyage, the Sea of Stars will usher its new pioneers, and Terra will become a paradise. Excuse me. Oh Mother, we have found our answer. We many are of the sea, and to the sea we shall return. To the bright, boundless galaxy. To the new place we call home. I will say this is mainly due to the collectibles and the current lineup that just so happened to go in line with the collectibles, but that was, I don't want to say it was too easy. It was okay, especially for a first run ever on that specific boss. I will say, thankfully, it wasn't gonna be a situation where there are hidden lines, hidden texts, as far as, oh, this bossu has physical dodge and physical arts dodge at this phase or during this time, this specific period. Thankfully, that did not happen. Thankfully. It wasn't like a, what's his name? I'm already forgetting his name. He's the star player when it comes to the Executor branch. I want to say Midnight. I don't know why. Rollback complete. Not bad. Dr. Julius used the support squad and spent 76 days and 3 hours and 28 minutes. Oh dear lord. I've been planning this for 76 days. Watashi ga 76 kakan sugoshida to iu jujutsu wa mushi shite kudasai. Ignore it. So 15 operators, 33 collectibles, which we got a new collectible? And our one triggered thing. Stella Karula. Of course, this was the recorded thing that we were doing. Childhood's End. Or memory mapping, I should say. Nice. Which we already claimed. And then the regular operations. See the new guards principles that we did. Off-stream. Creeping Branch, same thing. Bloodline. And then the final ending. The last ending. From Sea Blue to Deep Blue. Mate mate. This is gonna be a long one. Mate mate. Okay. Go men. So, looking at this, this is another instance of Seaboard moving to the sky, or in other words, going to the galaxy. The reference I'm thinking of is the event Navis when the girl pastor ascends to being a Seaborn, in a goddess-like style with the galaxy to her back. Because if you remember, in the event Navis, when we do fight the final boss, that being the girl pastor, like I just said, whose name is escaping me, she ends up bonding with that Seaborn to become what is almost like a god-like being, kind of Seaborn. And our first instance of seeing her, she is floating above the boat that's called the Navis, or the I guess you could say cruise ship. And what you see behind her is like the galaxy. It's almost like referencing as though she came from the galaxy. And then seeing this background, them going up to the sky, almost references that in a way. Kore mo umare ga sora I ido suru redesu. Ikareba ginga ni iku to iu koto desu. Watashi ga kangeta iru sanko ni naru no wa. Shoujo bokushi ga ginga ose ni megami no yona sutairu de umare ni naru nabi no deki do desu. Deki go to desu. Deki do kotes. Deki go to desu. Okay. Okay, are we ready for IS4? Finally. Hi, IS4 no junbi wa dekite imasu ka? I'm ready. Yeah, we are running so late. Oh, thank God we could start. Thank heavens we can start it. Sorry for the long wait. Yes, there will be timestamps, if it isn't obvious already, given how long we've spent on this. Okage-sama de kaishi dekimasu. Nagaraka o mata se shite moshiwake. Arimasen de shita. Hai taimu sutampu ga arimasu. Story. Which I'm already forgetting. The words, that is. Hanashi. Magellan. The tundra, the mirkwood, the smell of wood and moss, the weight of fresh snow, the temperature of the wind, the cries of the horn beasts. The buzz of data recording, the heat emanating from the survival equipment, the marks left by trekking poles, the hum of drones taking flight. The expedition team explores the strange land. And of course the new operator, which we did miss out on the event, Typhon. One second. Okay. Getting comfortable on my throne. Magellan raises her head and she holds up the audio recorder. A tall figure is barely visible in the fog in front of them. The doom-seeing sarcasm Cyclops is waiting to show them the way. Of course, I think if it is mentioning Cyclops, it means he's one-eyed. He probably has an eye patch, most likely. Careful consideration and calculation no longer hold meaning. The explorers step onto solid earth, casting their gazes toward the vast unknown. They fumble around for the fate awaiting them right in front of their noses. Gantai Sarukazu. And of course, because it is a new integrated strategies for, not for, integrated strategies in general, we do have a new operator. As far as if we'll get that operator, that will be off stream, or possibly another stream that we do end up doing of integrated strategies for, which, given our current schedule, I wouldn't mind doing. And we can actually have a better start of just simply getting into, or just simply starting integrated strategies for in general. Because obviously, given that I fumbled it and completely forgot that we had to do integrated strategies 3, IS3. But here we are. Koko ni imasu, IS4. Do a quick look over as far as just items, everything. I know we have to earn it and whatnot, but just a quick look over. Zato kakunen shite kara hajimasho. Full Dartle archive. BGM sounds nice. Ritual item catalog. Sounds adventurous. Boken Teki de Unikuna Gaki no Yona BGM. Topographical map. Things I haven't earned yet. The basics of every integrated strategies. ISs. This, I'm assuming this is the viruses and or like the downsides. I don't know what the other word would be. Expeditioners interviews. Only when I was just about to reach my destination did I remember where I started. Feel by your feet. And then the BGMs. Simulacra exhibition. Halo in the ground. Interesting. Sonogo hikari o tansaku shite miru to idesho. What I was saying is, it'd be nice to explore that Halo. That would be the first destination I would go to. Given that it's, well, the only destination if you see, or if you look. The only thing that stands out. The ice field's harshness halts all living beings, and the expeditioners question where the earth ends. For the last time, it's time. Let's begin. IS4. Jiken desu hajimashou. Gomen. Clear a total of 1 ending. That I don't mind keeping up. Bring a friend. Recruit a total of 8 operators through support recruitment. I wouldn't mind doing that. Big spendthrift. Purchase a total of 10 items from the rogue trader. That's pretty simple. Broad connections. Recruit a total of 10 operators through temporary recruitment. That's fine. I don't mind doing this. Refreshing. Bring a friend. Obstacle overcomer. Clear a total of 8 emergency ops nodes. That we can most definitely do. Hajime. Braving nature. I mean, this is the only thing that we can do as of now. Start with higher max life points. Pretty normal. And collapsal paradigyms intensify at a slower pace. Braving nature. The ice field encroaches on frozen soil as the shadows stretch on to no end. Let's begin. Leader squad, +2 max life points, recover 1 additional life point after each battle. As far as the clearing conditions for the others, I'm ignoring for now. I'm just focused on getting through the first ending. Whatever awaits us. What to go with? First move advantage, slow and steady wins the race, overcoming your weaknesses. Overcoming your weaknesses seems very average, like the basic lineup. You have a guard, a decent enough guard that does block 2. You have a healer to keep your operators up and running. And then the, what would you call that branch? The supporter branch. To mainly do damage and or possibly heal, whatever the skill may be. Overcoming your weaknesses seems the most basic to go with, but I want to do slow and steady wins the race. As far as just... Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. Forgive me. First move would most likely be it, because I do want to have bodies out. Mata. So yeah, slot 1 would be most ideal given that I have no passive perks that will help me in more or less just having bodies on the board for defense. Just in case. Watashi ni yakudatsu pashibupaku ga naku okare sukanakare Bogyo no tame ni bodojo ni karada ga aru dakaderu koto o kageru to suroto 1 ga matomo riso takidesu. Slot 1. As far as what 6-star to go with is the question. It most likely will be the Vanguard that we go with as far as the 6-star. Just having a very strong fortitude. Just having a very strong, simple defender, guard-like operator. It'd probably have to be Flametail, to be honest. She is very, very consistent. Saga is very good, but she isn't that good to hold the line by herself. Flametail, simple, blocks 2 enemies, and the second skill, which comes up pretty quickly, very strong. It's gotta be Flametail. And then Sniper, Cruise, pretty obvious. Always gonna be Cruise. Executor. Just another body. Thermal X is basically just in case if we ever get another slot and we don't have any DP. Current status, operating normally, okay. This is new. Obtain after this for Hunter. Select one combat node. Okay, so some new special condition. 1 second. Mata mata. In integrated strategies, expeditioners Joklu Makar. Your expedition team will explore Sami and its ice fields in depth with survey equipment in tow. You will face many. Forgive me. I'm trying to get my voice in action. I already feel like I'm losing it. Remember, I did just come off of being poisoned. Doku o more reta nochi demoko wa sukare hatete iru. Gomen. You will face many obstacles on your journey, courtesy of the ever-accumulating collapsal paradigm. Under the Cyclops' guidance, that being the Sarkaz, you can make declarations with the Sami's unique full dartles to define your very own expedition path. Full dartles. Information left by Sami for its people is scattered everywhere for your expedition to discover in the form of full dartles. You may collect them and follow their ancient rituals to make your declarations. Shaman, Plunder, full dartle effects. Okay. Select one battle node with 2 or more selected at random. Gomen. Gain +1 Originum Ingot, +1 Hope, and 1 Objective Shield after traversing node. You're gonna have to forgive me. I am going to silently read this because I do feel my voice like almost on the verge of just giving out. It's actually starting to get irritating in my throat. You're gonna have to forgive me. Silent read. The collapse value. Survey equipment. Okay, so, this is obviously going to be the light mechanic, or the light condition from Integrated Strategies 3, aka IS3. Except it's going to be different, because equipment failure, you won't know what's ahead of you, and then obviously 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, as far as the survey equipment being, would be the normal, and then the max is obviously beneficial. Basically knowing what's ahead. Collapse. What is collapse? Another light kind of variation. Your collapse value will accumulate from taking damage encounters and as you delve deeper into the ice fields. Four instances of Dominion appear in the battle. All friendly units on tiles with Dominion have negative 50 attack speed. Okay. Propagating collapse. 8 instances of Dominion. Just more. Interesting. Clairvoyance. What is clairvoyance? When does clairvoyance occur? So basically a new floor. But to go into more detail on that, like when you, each section of, I guess, the chapter, you could put it that way, if it makes it sound easier. Or at the end of each roadmap, that's a lot more simpler. Node introduction. Wish fulfilled allows you to obtain a free collectible, which was in IS3 as well. Prophecy, important decisions will be made here. Okay. Rogue Trader. I mean, we all know the cannot. New nodes will appear after lighting up the relevant nodes in cross-cultural comparison. Lost and found. You can exchange collectibles or fold articles you've obtained for another. Okay. A battle opportunity may appear when you have more collapsible paradigms triggered, and you may overcome the adversity to be rewarded handsomely. Okay. Scout. While acting on their own. Perhaps you may also try asking Volokvin for any other ideas. Maybe that's the new operator that we get from IS4, possibly. Or maybe this is a teaser for another person. The scout is interesting because if you have a bunch of operators that you don't use, that being the, I don't want to say cannon fodder, but just to fill in, I would imagine you would just send them away on that scout mission, whatever this is. Depending on what the reward is. Bosky Passage. bringing you to a strange place with a unique environment. You may be able to take a short break or be faced with some dangerous challenges ahead. Okay, so it's a gamble. Bosky passage. We are at 3. Temperature 3. Operating normally, smoothly receives information from your surroundings. The higher your anti-interference index, the clearer your road ahead. Okay. Oh, I see. This is where it starts to come into play. They're actually hiding it now. You can't actually, like, see what's ahead when it comes to other ISs. Okay. IS3, of course, like I said, had something like this as far as, like, light getting lower and just not knowing what's ahead. But it wasn't like this right off the bat. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that there is new enemies. Watashi ga machigate inakareba chui subeki aratana teki ga imasu. Demo anata wa hontou ni nani mo shinpai suru hitsuyo wa arimasen. Yours truly has nothing to worry about. Our lineup is going to be pretty solid right off the start. Just my only concern is not having the passive perks that come with this. Combat Ops, Beasts awaiting slaughter. At some point, the leader of the Beast Pack was replaced by a monster of a human. The beasts tremble with fear, but still they obey the boss's orders. Right. Ghosts of the resort. The elder brother drowned in the bathtub. The younger brother choked to death on an apple. The mercenary guarding the door was impaled by thorns, and this house was abandoned. This one seems about right. I'm curious if there's going to be a Duck Lord at all in this new IS or some new form of it. Kono atarashi IS4 ni ahiru no o ga tojo surika do ka kiyomigaru.
フレイムテールソーナ部隊を率いて出ます
Sukiru 2, obviously. No Sukiru. Sukiru 1. Let's explore.
場所ってどこ
Tenken Shimasho.
使命に背きはしない
Sarkaz, right off the bat. New BGM. Atarashi BGM. My voice is giving out somewhat, so as far as the gameplay wise, I am going to be somewhat silent. Of course, when it comes to BGM, I'm obviously going to be silent, but I'll mention something if there's any key points that I want to bring up. Koi ga jakan morete imasuga go yosha kudasai. Tadashi gemupure no tame Sukoshi shizukane sa sete itadakimasu.
どうしてみんな仲良くできないのかな。私を目で追えるかしら。何か母が流星のようだ。よくそうやって言われるの。
I'm not sure what the range on this is.
聞いてるよ。
Okay.
ここにいたのね。
Good.
ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。
Break that shield. The sarcasm is gonna be really hard. Yeah, that's gonna be really hard.
ここにいたのね。
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Slow it down.
何か指示はありますか？
Hopefully we can get it in time. We got one down. That's good.
ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。狙って。
Mission accomplished.
Kirin.
私たちはこれまで何度も勝利してきた。
Kirin.
だけどドクター、今回私たちは己の運命と未来のために戦ったわ。
Tashika ni
これこそが
totemo
本物
kirei.
の戦いでしょ。
Ingots. Sniper recruitment voucher. Do we really want to recruit anyone? Not really. We need to keep a low profile. Add Nakio. I do have his skill maxed out if I'm not mistaken. Very clean suit. Hands of moss. Handprints made of moss appear on walls, tree trunks, and clothing. The Syracusan Mafia's favorite way of leaving their mark has shown up in Sammy in a unique form. The Mafia, okay. Simple waypoint. Same old, same old.
大丈夫です。
Just have a new operator joining the fray.
使命に背きはしない。
Onaji Mukashi, Onaji Mukashi. I'm taking a risk, but we'll do it.
聞いてるよ。ここだよ。 ここだよ。
Wait to see how things turn out. I want to keep Cruz out. Jutai ga do naru ka matsu. Cruz. Hmm.
新たな挑戦ね。
Lot of damage.
狙って。
If I can get it in time. This is actually really bad.
不思議な感じね。指揮する人。何か指示はありますか？
Oh, this hurts
何
a
か
lot.
指示はありますか？
Almost there.
ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。狙って。
Almost there. Ooh! Phew, phew, phew. No, no healers. Healer operators.
ここだよ
Speed up. Secure one.
ここもっと早く動けるわ
Bad timing, but we can see how this works out.
指示に従います。それ。
ここにいたのね
Good timing. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're fine.
Mission accomplished.
ドクターの指示のおかげで
Oh
す
my
ね。
lord. Watashi tachi Watashi tachi wa genki da yo. Guard. Wow, we can't upgrade her. Oh, sorry, go man. Flametail's Vanguard. Vanguard branch. I was thinking of the wrong branch. If you've seen my stream, wind chimes, Rathalos S. Noir Corn are very good. Very good. Lapland, I mean, decent to hold things out. Indra, very good. Franca is decent, but I feel there are other operators that overlap her. Morgan, a decent executor type guard that needs some improvements, but decent. Do we... I say we save up. It's too risky. Molantha for, well, actually, it'd be smart to have Midnight as far as hearts damage. But we can go for Molantha. Who is she talking to? I don't believe we have... Wait. New friends, old rivals... I was just gonna say, I would assume we'd need a key, but maybe not. What does the map look like? Straightforward. Prisoner's Night. The worthless shackled Colombian death row inmates sink into Sammy's swamp. Afterwards, the strange sound of chains being dragged on the ground can be often heard in the wetlands. Defensive barricades that can block the enemy's route are present on the field. Okay. Interesting. Let's give it a try. We're doing okay on HP, life point, LP. Let's give it a try. Shujinka.
世界を平和にするために頑張りましょう
Okay, we have to get rid of them really quickly.
戦ってる時は眠らないんだから
Let's go like this.
早く逃げた方がいいですよ。
ここだよ
Molantha, we can get out there early.
できる限りやります
Just to clear it up.
狙って
ロックオン。
Don't let him break the barricade.
切ります
Even though they did. Sadly.
新たな挑戦ね狙って
We'll keep Molantha there. That's fine.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, it was only 15. Tata no 15? Tata no 15? Okay, go ahead. Regional Action Plan. 4-star operators cost -2 hope to recruit. It's fine. Cast a recruitment voucher. Silence. Allied units gain max HP and plus 50% in battle here. Okay. Cast a recruitment voucher. Let's see. Lazy would be nice. Lazy's the only one that really stands out. Nightmare would be the next one as far as just simple stuff. But Stuart has a really good secure one. Rogue Trader, here we are. Encounter. We can give it a try. But that sacrifices that. Raising the equipment's power to explore a new path will decrease the device's index. Are you sure you want to continue? I want to see if we can get more ingots. And I'd like to read some more story, to be honest. Let's see. Auspicious sign. You discover a colony of musk beasts in a clearing. The little white creatures are bunched up together, like a woolen quilt. Your presence has not scared them away, and on the contrary, you have a vague sense that they are actually inviting you. Original ingots, that's what we need. That's what I'm hoping for. You have a great time holding many tiny paws with first struck down your neck. After a while, the musk beasts disperse, leaving behind something shiny where the woolen quilt used to be. That being the ingots. Rogue Trader. Cannot. It's been a while. Rare opportunities must be seized, for not everywhere on the ice field is open for business. Current balance I would like to do, but given that this is our first playthrough of IS4, I'm not focused on that. We're going for the ending. Mata mata. Hajimete no Rodeo Nanode Endingu o Meza Shimasu. Caster recruitment voucher, we don't need another. Victory Horn increases the duration of single instance status effects such as stun, cold, or freeze by 100%. Blunt Claws. Melee promote Vanguard Operator does not require hope. We're not focused on that. No. Gosh, we can't even... Sore o Toridom Shimasu Toshi Shimasho. Yeah, let's invest. There isn't really anything to... There's nothing to really, you know, buy. This is all very bad, to be honest. And given that it's gonna be a while since we see Cannot again, assuming. Placid Forest. Obtain after this floor, Beast. Select one node plus 2 more randomly selected nodes. Okay. Shadows with Ghosts. The projector left behind in the forest occasionally reflects a few familiar-looking phantoms, but no one notices, and one by one, the shadows walk out of the device and into the forest. Straightforward, just one exit point. Good. The other? Path with no end. Outsiders find it hard to distinguish Sammy's environments, so they walk circles through what they believe are the same areas over and over, never finding an exit. Straightforward, once again, although there is an exit point. Premonition of mystery. Okay. The top one is a trap. It leads us to possibly, well, I mean, obviously 2 battle nodes, one being an emergency node. Ichibanjo no wa wanadekeru kateru to omoyu. Butchered that. Gomen. Have an arts unit now, so that's very good. Let's see. Shadows with ghosts.
出発の時間ですよ。
Oh,
準備はいい
chest.
ですか？
Mune. Oh no. Iya, kono hito. Red mark infiltrator. So upon receiving damage, he leaves a holographic that basically acts as a taunt and or a decoy, which your operators will shoot as he starts running away. If I'm not mistaken, I think he does gain a burst of speed. Well, as said, when receiving damage for the first time, creates a holographic mirage. While the mirage exists, cannot be blocked and become less likely to be attacked. Gains physical and art dodge with it while within the sandstorm. But there is no sandstorm. Let's do this.
聞いてるよ。
Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be a weird one.
新たな挑戦ね。狙って。
Oh, he does attack. That's so bad. Let's go like this.
Okay.
We do have a stun
ここ
ready.
にいたのね。何か指示はありますか？指揮する人がいる。もっと早く動けるわ。
Good. Place him
わか
here.
った。
Or is he going down below? Is that what's happening?
狙って。
Come on, block it. Good. Good.
ここだよ。
Let's get her out early.
できる限りやります。
Speed up. Oh, new enemy. Atarashi Taki. Tainted Carcass. A semi-warrior irreversibly corrupted by demons. Movement speed significantly increases for a short time after taking damage. Okay.
凍りつけ。
Oh wow. Okay. Yeesh.
指揮する人がいるって不
We're
思議な
gonna
感じ
save
ね。
Security
ここ
too.
にいたのね。
Chest. Speed up.
ここにいたのね。
Not too concerning at the moment.
狙って
Okay, now it is concerning. About to have it.
ご命令狙って切りますそれ何か指示はありますか
Got rid of the Mirage, good.
狙って 指揮する人がいる
How am I popping
人
early?
が優勢のようだよくそうやって言われるの狙って
Okay, looking damage from the new enemy. But not too
完
bad.
璧な勝利だみんなお疲れ様
More ingots. Specialist. Phantom, that's his name. Phantom. I kept thinking Midnight for some odd reason. Now, who do we go for is the question. Just to get more damage in. Texas would be the most ideal, given her damage. And the fact that we can just keep redeploying her, so in a way she does act like 2 units. Kanojo o sugu ni okuridaseru koto o kagera to Texas ga matomo riso teki desu. Look at her. Look at those swords. Another battle. Low altitude maneuvering. This patch of forest has been transformed into a low altitude flight test site, and the person in charge warmly invites you and your research team to participate in their maneuvering exercise. Iridium jet streams that generate airflow currents are present on the field. Okay. So aerial units will be in the bottom tiles, and then ground units will be at the top. Possibly there being aerial as well. We're gonna have to replace someone now. Melantha we can honestly switch out. Texas makes up for Melantha by a long shot. Especially given that they both have 1 block. Sukiru too.
明確な作戦目標だな。了解した。
使命に背きはしない。
Okay.
あいつらもう二度と
Airflow
明日の太陽を見る
was
機会
on
はないか
airflow
もね
towards the 3 frontal tiles. Operators deployed downstream/upstream from the airflow have increased/decreased attack. Enemies moving downstream/upstream from the airflow have increased/decreased movement speed. Gotta get our vanguard out.
新 たな挑戦ね。
Let's see. Cruise would be most ideal.
聞いてるよ。ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。
And then Stewart, I want to wait to see what we run into. Arc Commando. If movement speed is higher than starting speed, gains low altitude, hovering, and takes off. Okay. Having a variation would be nice. Like this. And then we can have Agnakil on the side.
Okay.
Okay, he is ranged. I don't mind throwing out Texas early.
ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。ここでは何も起きていない。
Good. Mm,
さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。
指示にした。それ。
that is a lot of damage. Might have to throw in Texas in just a second. Yeah, that is a lot. That's fine. That's fine. I did not expect that, but okay.
指揮する人がいるって不思議な感じね。指定の位置に向かう。
Move her early.
何か指示し、尾が優勢のようだ。よくそうやって言われるの。
ご命令を。
I really should get rid of Stewart. I should have done that so much earlier. Texas is about to come up.
何か指示はありますか？
I have to.
これで静かになってくれるな。
Big damage.
指定の位置に向かう。
Oh, come on, please. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Wow, that arts damage. It is arts damage, right? 180% attack is art. Yeah. Oh, boy.
指示にした。それ。
狙って。
Oh, this is so bad. No, we have to.
ターゲット確認。すぐに終わらせる。
He's the last one. Wow, Cruise was wasted.
遺言の伝達。断る。まだ掃除は終わっていない。次の目標地点
The
はどこだ？
advantages of knowing what's coming at you. Ugh. Sukuna Kutomo Ikiteta. Somewhat. Sniper recruitment voucher. Oh wow, that's wonderful. Okay. Who do we go for though? May would be most ideal. Totter. Nope, Totter takes it. Although... no, let's go with Totter, that's fine. I was gonna say May would be next in line. Shadows with Ghosts, Emergency Ops. The projector left behind in the forest occasionally reflects a few familiar looking phantoms, but no one notices, and one by one the shadows walk out of the device and into the forest. Condition. Enemies have increased attack and HP. New elite enemies will appear. Oh, this is the same exact map. Isn't it? It is. Can we handle this is the question. We have no, we can't. We have to abort. Dekimasen mai ni yata no to onaji desu. Onaji desu. Yeah, we can't do it. We have to go to an encounter. We will lose. I will lose specifically. We have to abort. Useless item. You are lost and rescued by a local shaman who seems to be used to this. She enthusiastically offers you some help, saying that she's carrying more than she needs. However, as you talk to her, your gaze cannot help but drift to the path she came from, as well as the withered vegetation on it. So death. Ask for survival, ask for knowledge, ask for healing. Let's go for a full dartle. Let's up the ante. Anti o hoki suru desho. Rage. 4-star or 5-star temporary operators will appear in recruitments here. Ice and rocks havoc. Hammer cast down. Feather cannot dare crow. A full dartle falls into your hands. Surprising you, is this one of the surplus items she mentioned? We do not recognize it as Sammy. It has borrowed Sammy. After saying that, she deciphers the omens on the full dartle for you. You get a feeling her narration style is quite strange, perhaps too blunt. So much so that you feel scared for no apparent reason. No, we're going straight to the safe house. Nobody will bother you here, and there's plenty of food and water. No need to be so tense all the time. Research outpost. You and your team members find an unmanned research outpost. Magellan skillfully opens the combination lock at the entrance and welcomes everyone inside. For now, the cold winds of Sammy are far away, and you can take a breather to calm down and organize your thoughts. Train intensively, conduct equipment maintenance, take a break. There's no point in promoting anyone. No. Texas Secure 2 is good enough. Max life, we're running a gamble. Conduct equipment maintenance. The survey equipment is the most important part of the snowfield expedition, and regular maintenance is essential to keep it working. And then Shadows of Ghosts, the one that we already went past. We are not going there. Wish fulfilled. There are many ways of making a wish, but the wish itself is almost always the same thing. Proceed. Okay, wow. Shoten Kochide? Bob's Emporium. Canned vegetables, beer, spices. These products are evidently popular in this area, and you wait half a day for a chance to talk to the owner of this little store alone. You only get 2 words out before the other party excitedly dives into the shelves, trying to find something from the slow-moving and overstocked goods to hand you as a gift. Pick the item in his hand, pick something by his leg, pick something from deep inside the warehouse. Option 3, we can't do. Rockhorn, collectible. All operators gain attack plus 20% for every operator in the adjacent 4 tiles. Obtain collectible, Miss Christine petting ticket. Of course, if you don't know who Miss Christine is, that is Phantom's cat, Christine, that shows up in IS2, Integrated Strategies 2, and if I'm not mistaken, even in his own event, which I am currently forgetting the name. Christine wa Maboroshi Neko desu. Do I want to promote, though? Rockhorn seems most ideal. He tells you of his boss using certain methods to get out of jail early, all thanks to everyone who was willing to buy his beer back then, and was able to jump on the upsurge of Colombian pioneers heading northward, even managing to expand his business. We really shouldn't be selling these modern tech gadgets to the Sammy, though. He taps on your gift, clearly not caring about the lost profits. Equipment damaged. Obtain after this floor. Patrol. Conduct panoptic survey on nearby nodes. Collapse value reduction will be 2 when combined. Where are we? Prenomination of mystery. Our first boss. Okay. That's if we make it. Watashi tachi no seisho no joshi soreha watashi tachi ga seiko sureba desu ga. So close, and yet so far. The relative distances between the mountains have been folded and stretched. What originally would take only a single step to reach now takes a long time. No, we have no healer. It's going to be very hard on our archers. Pretense turn true. Don't spread lies in Sammy. When someone takes one as truth, it becomes reality. Interesting. I want to go for the encounter, but I'd like to do the pretense turn true, because our collectible Rockhorn is going to come in real handy. Mediku ga inai to Tokuni nodo 2 ga muzashiku narimasu. Pretense turn true. Yeah. Then we do have new Totter. It's gonna be Totter.
さあ指示をくれ。
Everything else seems fine. Nice and
み
slow.
んなリラックスしてていいからね。
Suteki de Yukuri desu. Gomen. Mune. Mune. Suteki de Yukuri desu. Oh no. Those are the dark spots that I was referring to.
血は残すな。後片付けが面倒になる。
This is gonna be really awkward.
新たな挑戦ね。何かし見えなくなっちゃった。
No, the range isn't. It's fine.
宇宙が飛び立った。草むらに待ち伏せの可能性あり。
Let's go.
聞いてるよ。ここにいたのね。
Here's Texas early.
指定の位置に向かう。
New enemy. Distorted Caster. A Sami shaman possessed by demons. Movement speed significantly increases after not attacking for a period of time.
すべて見えているぞ。
Interesting.
了解です。
ここだよ。
I'm gonna have to do this. I have to keep
喜んで。
Stuart alive. Although that is a really bad position on my part.
ここだよ。ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。
No.
ターゲット確認。私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。
Oh, this is looking so bad.
ゆっくりでいいよ。
I have to let him through. Totter isn't doing much,
今日はついてないな。
especially being a besieger. These spots that are on the field are really making things hard. Kuroi Hanten ga omata yori mo monogoto o muzukashiku shite iru. Mate.
追い風が吹いてるな。今日はついてるぜ。
ここでは何も起きたいな。指定の位置に
Oh
向
my
かう。
lord. Okay.
さっさと片付ければ。
Wow, that was a
楽に終わ
lot
る
of damage than I thought. This might be the run. As sad as that is. Ugh.
Okay. 了解です。
新たな挑戦ね。
言の伝
See
達
that.
断る。
聞いてるよ
That's fine. That's fine as well.
ゆっくりでいいよ何か指示はありますか尻尾が流星のようだよくそうやって言われるの
Oh, this hurts so much.
何か指示はありますか
Almost now. That's 3.
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。
Good.
宇宙が飛び立った
Stall, at
草
least.
むらに待ち伏せの可能性あり追い風が吹いてるな今日はついてるぜ
No.
Mission accomplished.
We're alive. We're alive.
まだ掃除は終わっていない。次の目標地点はどこだ？
Mata iketeka. Iketeta. Iketeta. Mata iketeta. God, we really need an operator. That being a medic. Gavial is always the go-to. Gavial wa itsumo Tayori ni naru. It's gonna be an encounter. We have to. Crafty beasts, 9 caves. There's a kind of wild beast that, according to rumors, prepares 9 exits in its lair for escape purposes, but the problem right now is that you're stuck in its den and don't know where the enemy will emerge from. Yeah, there's no way. We can't. Kanojo da yo! Missing mountains. Just as you are about to make a misstep, someone pulls you backward. The mountain's shadows overlap, and a distorted darkness creeps across your eyes. In the face of your trepidation, the fortune teller-looking woman asks you to draw a card. How strange. As far as you know, neither the Sami or the Cyclops Sark has used divination as a way to tell the future. Pick the tarot card on the left, pick the tarot card on the right, pick the discarded tarot card by your hand, opt to choose nothing. Can't go with option 3. When presented with a left or right, right is always the right way, as you know. Hidari mata wa migi o teiji sa reta bai. Migi ga suneni tadashi hoho desu. Left. We'll see what left is. Peek into the eternal night. Gomen. Mate. Peek into the eternal night. All operators gain attack plus 25% and attack speed plus 25. But lose 25 HP every second. Yeah, we are not getting this. No. No, We are not doing that. Tarot card on the right. Dead Trees Echo. All operators recover 50 HP every second, but have max HP negative 25%. Dead Trees Echo. We'll go for it. We'll give it a try. Tameshite mimasu. Miki no tarutakado. Be at ease. The object he left behind is untainted. He was a shaman who led many through life and death, until he himself also rose from the dead. Now that is a truly frightening memory. I've been wandering between the mountains ever since, in order to bring him back from the gigantic shadow. Could go into the other counter, but we need to see what the cannot has. Survey equipment maintenance device. No. Warrior. Select one combat node plus one more randomly selected combat node. No. Vanguard. No. Defender. No. Glorious Casimirs. Operators gain plus 70% attack for 6 seconds after dodging. Yes. Goes straight in line with our own Vanguard. That being Flametail. I think we're fine. We should be fine, yeah. Our squad size limit isn't getting any bigger, so there's no point getting more people and wasting ingots. Altar of Craving. It is precisely because of the fuel it extracts from every passerby that this Sarkaz altar has thus far been able to operate unattended. Regime altars that deal damage to both allies and enemies are present on the field. 2 exit points, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Totter. We have to get rid of you.
後ろは私に任せて。お前らはとにかく前に突っ込め。
Secure 2. I forgot.
みんな
Secure 2. Wasarata.
リラックスしてていいからね。
Oh no. Okay. It's fine.
ここでは何も起きていない。
聞いてるよ。
Get rid of the chest very quickly.
私を目で追えるかしら。
Restored caster. That's fine.
ここだよ。指揮する人がいるって不思議な感じね。
It's fine.
何か指示を見えなくなっちゃった。
These are really bad. I don't mind keeping him on the side like this, that's fine. Wait till the explosion happens. Now. Just a second.
アーツの治療範囲に入れ。
ターゲ
Now.
ット確認。すぐに終わらせる。さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。
Looking good.
ここだよ。
Looking a little scary for a second.
ここにいたのね。何か指示はありますか。
Wait to use the sun.
今助けてやる。
Okay, fine.
ターゲット確認。これで静かになってくれるな。
Get some early damage in. Very good damage.
指揮する人がいるって不思議な感じね。尻尾が流星のようだ。よくそうやって言われるの。
Good.
しっかりしろ。
This might be a bit awkward. If not timed correctly, like so.
何を片付ければいい？遺言の伝達。断る。
Oh my, yeah, wow. We just lost. Wow. Just like that. Masani sonotori desu maketa.
Mission failed.
Carrera no mori wa hagashi desu. Hagashi desu. These woods are fierce. Although, like I said, we don't have any passive perks. Expedition complete. Sakihodo mo imashita ga watashi tachi ni wa pashibu tokuten wa arimasen. We didn't. No bossus. No bossus. No bossus. Ugh. Yeah, wow, we barely got anything. Emergency ops nodes, we could not do. B. We didn't even get level 1. $25. Unlock the balance withdrawal function and prospective investment. No, we don't care about that. It's the 100 that we care about. Winter Nights Exhibition Hall. Foldartal Archive. Hunter. Pretty much everything's new. Collapsal Paradigms. Four steps, and then the shaman that you all know, Shady Shaman, an old friend support, Icefield Outpost, then the different endings. No new BGMs except for that one. Well, sadly... well, sadly, we didn't even get to level our progress. That being the expedition records and the top right. Valarkovin. That is the new operator, so it was right as far as that name. We didn't get to even get level 1. Valuable 25. So, what I'm getting at is, I think it might be that time. I need to continue healing from my poisoning of recent what would be the word? I'm forgetting the English language now. Recent circumstances. And my voice is like, I can feel it like murmuring, like vibrating, getting irritated. My voice specifically. So sadly, I think I might have to close it out. But the good news, this is most definitely not the end of IS4. No, I will not be playing this off stream, Integrated Strategies 4, because we are soon, maybe Friday. Of course, I'll let you know via Twitter and or YouTube. Now that we can post, obviously, but whether or not we are going to be doing that, or the possibility of Fate Grand Order starting their new event. Something, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the new event is called Water Crisis. Water Crisis something, whatever it's named. Which we will probably most likely do on a Saturday, given, as I always say, it's time gated, so we'll have to wait for the nodes, or the time gated quest to come out. But Friday could possibly be another Integrated Strategies that we can do, and I can actually officially start it for once, and we'll probably get to a boss. Zanen nagara Shinchoku Jokyo o one ni mo heijun ka seru koto ga dekimasen dashida. Demo kore da sono toki ga kita to omoimasu. Mata. It takes time. 1 second. Mate. I'm not AFK, 1 second. Demo wa I demo wa kinyobi ni IS4 ga sakido suru kanasei wa takai desu ga wa ai nani ga okote iru ka o Twitter keiyu de soshin shimasu. Moshi watashi ga kore o tosatsu shite iru nara gomen nasai. Kore wa watashi ga nisio to shite iru mono sumari. Narishita shinda mono dakara desu. But if it isn't obvious already, we are ending stream. A very slow but butchered stream. Ending, that is. Mada akira kadanai bai wa sutorimo o shuryu shimasu. Let's see if I can do this. Gomen. As always, YouTube, Julius Faye. Of course, you should already know that. How else would you be watching this live stream and or video? Twitter, Julius Faye _ JULIUSFAE _ I post memes once a week, give notifications on what comes in Avalon and what comes out, what we have planned, what's going to be planned, all of the above. Instagram, Julius Faye _ JULIUSFAE _ Edited manga panels once every 2 weeks. And every 2 to 3 days, simple, clean manga panels with background music. If you have no idea what any of that is, stop by and check it out. And of course, if you like it, like it. If you like what I do, follow. There's no way I'm gonna have Gomen. I'm gonna have to have like a script for for the Japanese outro. I'll put it that way. There's no way I'm typing all this out. It's very complex, and I have to put parentheses and actually like explicitly get things situated. This is something I'm gonna have like written down in order to do. So you're gonna have to forgive me, Gomen. I'm gonna say it. Everyone says it. I'm gonna say it. If you like the live stream and or video, like it. If you like the content that I do, that being Fate Grand Order, Arknights, and on the back end, Variety, subscribe. It helps. And if not, Avalon is always open to all. And with that, I think I can say our key phrase. Good morning, Avalon.